Hey everyone, welcome back to Mrs. Ray Food channel. I hope everyone is doing well. In today's recipe, I am going to show you how I make a very tasty Ghana bean stew alongside fried plantain. So if you are interested, let's get started. So I soaked about 3 cups of black-eyed beans for about 2 hours, and now I am going to boil it. I'm just adding a bit more water to make sure it cooks properly. And then I'm going to cook it for about 45 minutes. So this is my beans now, and I'm just checking it halfway through just to see how it's doing, and so far it's looking fantastic. So now that the beans are cooked through, I'm going to remove them from the water, but I'm going to divide it into 3. I'll put 2/3 of the cooked beans in one plate, and then I'll put another third of the beans in another bowl, and I'm going to do something else. And by the way, this is completely optional and we really love it here, but I am going to add about 5 spoons of the water I boiled the beans with, because I am going to blend that part. As I said, this is completely optional, so this is the level of water I use. So now I'm going to start the stew. So I'm going to use zomi palm oil. I think it is one of the best tasting and it smells so good. And wait until the oil is hot, and then I'm going to add in some special kako that I got from Ghana. My dad brought it to me. It is fantastic. And I've also got some sliced onions. So the oil is hot now, and I'm going to fry the kako with the palm oil, and it's going to infuse the oil, and it smells so good, guys. But if you don't have it, you can use momoni or even kobe or even the normal kako, or even omit it. And now I am going to add my sliced onions, and you can use the red ones if you prefer, or even shallots. I'm going to give it a little stir and leave it to fry for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until it becomes translucent. I'm also going to blend some onion, ginger, garlic, and scotch bonnets. Okay, and I have also got my tomatoes here. I've got chopped tomatoes, but you can use the fresh ones or even plum tomatoes. So I'm going to blend these two. All right, I'll be right back. So guys, I went to blend the tomatoes, pepper, ginger, onion, and garlic off camera, and I am now adding it to the onions and palm oil. I'm going to give it a little stir, and then I am going to cover it and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes on a medium to low heat. In the meantime, as I told you in the beginning, I am going to blend the cooked black-eyed beans. Okay, but once again, this is completely optional. You don't have to do it if you don't like it. So I'm going to check my stew after 15 minutes. Just going to give it a little stir, make sure it's not burning, and then I'm going to add in my beans and also the blended beans. And I'll keep on repeating it. You don't have to do this if you don't like it, but if you do, I promise you, you are going to love it. So now I'm going to stir it and cover it and leave it to cook for about 10 minutes on a medium heat to low. I am also going to add in some pilchards in tomato sauce, but you can use mackerel in tomato sauce, or even sardines, or any proteins you like. I have also got my eggs boiling on the side. So this is how the pilchard looks like, and I'm going to add it in the stew. So now I'm going to stir it gently because I do not want to damage the fish. And then I am going to cover it again, but not entirely, for about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to add my onga shrimp seasoning, but you can use any other seasoning you prefer. All right, so I'm adding my onga, and then I am also going to add in some salt to taste. So these are the two only seasoning I'm going to use for this stew. Now I'm going to stir it and leave it to cook for another 2 minutes, And then look at my stew. It just looks fantastic. We are almost done. Not yet, but we are almost done. It is the right time to add in my boiled eggs. And again, this is completely optional, but we do love our eggs in our family. So then I am going to stir it and cover it for about 3 minutes, and then my stew will be done. So look at this fantastic bean stew, guys. And it smells so good. You really need to try my recipe. I'm telling you, you are not going to regret it though. When I make it sure. So now that the stew is ready, we are going to fry our plantain. So I'm cooking for 5 people, so I've got here about 9 plantain that I need to peel and to fry. So I'm going to cut it the traditional way, so like diamonds, but please feel free to cut it the way you like it, the shape you prefer. All right, then I am going to add in just a little bit of water and also some salt, but the salt is optional. I know not everyone adds salt to their plantain. Now shake it. I'm also going to heat up enough oil, and I'm using vegetable oil for those who want to know, and deep fry the plantain when the oil is hot. Please be careful, do not burn yourself. It almost happened to me. So I'm going to let it fry until I am happy with how it looks like. Okay, please don't forget to turn them over to make sure it fries evenly. So my plantain are almost ready, and I am going to take them out of the oil and let the excess oil drain on kitchen towel. By the way, guys, do you like yellow plantain like me, or you like the overripe one? Just drop me a comment so that I know. So plantain is ready, the stew is ready, and now I am going to dish out some stew on my plate for you to see how amazing it looks like. Look at the consistency. It is just perfect. Tell me, are you going to try it? Makachemo, you need to try it. You are going to love it and fall in love. You're always going to make it like this. And now it is time to garnish. Look at this fried plantain and beans, guys. Well, this is the end. I really hope you enjoyed watching my recipe and that you are going to try it. It is very nice. And if you do, don't forget to send me pictures, leave me comments, share my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.